Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy X Remastered. This is Dragon's Flame, and in the last episode we boarded a ship after going to a cafe to find Auron only to have Yuna kidnapped, and we versed a Machina boss called Obliterator, I believe it was called. And we now have to go and see how the Aurochs went after their last Blitzball match. I did go kind of like 1.5 screens over, just so everyone knows that this path is actually unblocked now, so you can actually come right through here. But like I said, we have to go and see Wakka, so let's go and see him. And let him know that Yuna is okay after what just happened.
Sure you all right, Captain? The game starts in a few minutes. You sure you okay?
We're playing the Goers, too.
Miss me?
Lady Yuna, are you okay?
All this because of me. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
You better be.
How can you let some outbed kidnap you?
Hey, let it go, alright?
Don't go near outbed anymore, okay? They're trouble.
So it kind of looks like I'll be spearheading the next Blitzball match. I have never actually gone out of here and actually seen stuff, so I want to actually go and see where Wakka and Kamari went, so I'll be back in a sec because they just ran off and I've never seen anything happen outside of here, so be right back. Or you can actually not run out of here. Okay, so there goes that plan. So you can talk to everyone in here. I'm actually going to save because this Blitzball match can be quite difficult. Actually, no, not on that file. Create a new one. Okay, so you definitely will want to save here as the Blitzball match is quite hard. And if you lose, you do get a different scene, but if you win, well, I suggest you win because you also get a snazzy little trophy and a special reward for winning. So, let's talk to Wakka.
The game starts soon. No time for warm-ups. Ready?
Let me at him.
All right. I got something to tell you boys. After this game, I'm retiring. I promised myself this would be my last tournament. Win or lose, I'm quitting Blitzball. But you know, since we're here, we might as well win. Yeah!
Mind the bench.
I'm warming the bench. He's taking my place. All right, boys, let's win this one. Let's make the Goers goners.
Let's blitz!
I saw you floating there on the sphere.
Hey, we weren't supposed to see that. Oh.
You really gave it your all, didn't you?
All right, boys, what are we gonna do?
Win! For Captain Wakka.
This is it, folks. In just a few minutes, the championship game. But who could have imagined a championship game between these two teams? Our legendary Luca Goers going against the horrendously ill-fated Besaid Aurochs.
This looks like history in the making, Baba.
Well, looks like he was here after all.
They're already going at it, folks. The Goers are taunting the Aurochs.
Okay, so kicking off this Blitzball match, when you actually get hold of the ball, I think it's pressing triangle, because you'll be able to get your set play up to be able to move around instead of them automatically moving around when you have the ball. Okay, so who has the ball? Okay, so hit triangle and then go manual A. So, and then it asks you to select your formation, just go normal. And now I have control of the ball. And I've actually forgotten the controls. So, I want to break through him, but I don't think I will. So, let's have a shot and then we'll pass the ball off. Ah, shit. Well, this is not looking good so far. Okay, so you're going to try and shoot through us. Good luck with that, mate. Come on, guys. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So, if you hit square, square will actually let you stop. And doing so, you'll be able to get through any place that you have ahead of you that you think you can get through. So my strategy is just to come up the side here, press square about now. Usually I would try to not get attached by this girl, but I want to go no break and then pass. And pass to our character. And being lucky as I was, I didn't get a touch from her. And now you'll want to shoot during this first 5 minutes of the first quarter. The likely scenario of you actually getting a goal is next to 0, but apparently I got a goal in the first quarter. Okay. So it's very unusual to get, like I said, to get a goal within the first quarter, but there is extra dialogue that you get in between the quarters depending on who's in the lead. If I'm in the lead, they actually start cheering for me. If I think they're in the lead, then there's extra dialogue that they say that the Luca Goers are going to absolutely kick our asses. But at this stage, it doesn't look like they're going to get their dialogue, I'm going to get mine. So I want to not break through there, and I'm going to pass it off. Yes, I'll pass it to him, see what he can do with the ball. And of course, press square straight away. Break through her and dribble ahead. And now I've got the perfect opportunity to shoot. So shoot from dead smack bang in the front of the goals. And of course it misses. But now I've got the ball again. So I absolutely hate this girl for some reason or another. Every time, even though you got more let's say attack endurance, for some reason she always seems to get the ball off me 9 times out of 10. But for some reason she only took 4 off that time, so we'll see how we go from here on in. I should probably mention that there's probably not going to be much happening throughout this episode, simply for the fact of having to do this Blitzball match. After the Blitzball match is finished, there'll probably be more to do afterwards. Break for you. So yeah, like I said, not going to be much good commentary or anything other than that. But after this match is done and dusted, it's going to be a bit more for your liking. So this episode might be a bit boring for most people if they don't want to watch me just play this one match. Okay, so now we're in a spot of trouble. This guy, he's got a very, very good shooting number at this stage for the beginning of the game. So if he actually does go to shoot, you're probably going to get your ass wrecked straight away. And same with Bixen as well. He's got a shot of 12. I've actually seen sometimes, like right now, they're shot from halfway and they have actually got a goal in, but I think it's going to time out before it gets there.
And it's halftime.
And I'm actually very, very lucky here. Only one person got past their level 3 on their Blitzball level. Most of the time, some of these guys get up to level 3, but I'm lucky there. So as it says there that I learned a technique slot. So what that does is that when you hit level 3...
So on defense, boys, stop those goers.
What about me?
Get the ball and just shoot like crazy.
Goers are going down. Yeah!
Shoot like crazy.
Down!
All right, hustle.
Okay, so like I was saying, when you hit level 3, you get a technique. And because I learnt the jet shot, I can put the jet shot on, and what that does, it knocks out 2 opposing enemies and adds 5 to my shot count that I currently have at the cost of 120 HP. The one I have now, if I just get a look at that one, it adds +3 and adds random amount to shot, and you have to press X to select. Now, I'm going to keep the jet shot on. It's a far more better shot for our character, so we'll just go into like that. Now this is where I was talking about the marking system, that you can mark certain characters, like how he's got elite defense. I can't learn that one, so there's no point in me having a mark. So you go through them like this and just try and see if you can find any that can actually do it. And because he's changed his Venom attack that he used on me to Elite Defense, I can't have a character to learn that one, so I don't even, yeah, like no one can learn that attack, so we're very unlucky on that way, because normally I have a few characters that can be tagged in to learn new attacks by marking them. Okay, so my tactic is normally for any battle is to come up the front like this, pass off to him, and like I said, run up the side here, take on the guy that's currently behind me, which is him, and then take a pass. And then I pass to our character. This is my normal way that I play in and of itself, and because I've got two there's no point breaking through any of them, and go no break, and we can shoot and use the jet shot because it clearly takes out these two guys. And because we've got 8 points more than the goalkeeper, it's more than likely to go in. Like so. And there we go, that's the thing I was saying about that the crowd is cheering for the Aurochs. But we still have to be careful because these guys, they can come and kick our asses even if we're 2 up at the moment. They can come back and get like 3 goals within like a minute or so. So we have to be very, very careful. So he's trying to get up as far as he can so he can have a shot at goal, and he's actually going to try and break through one of our men. But lucky for me, I got the ball off him. So let's head this way. I'm probably going to lose the ball, so I'm going to try and get up as far as I can with this character. And now I'm going to try and break through him and then pass it off. And we're actually quite lucky there because he had the same points as us to actually get the ball off us. But at the moment, let's go and take a shot right now. So we got one person to break through and we can have a shot at goal. In terms of beating the goals, I think the highest score I've ever gotten in a match against them at this stage in the game is 5. Don't ask me how I did that, but I did. I think I got like 2 goals in the first quarter and then proceeded to get a couple of goals in the last quarter. Okay, so I've got you. Break through you and then pass. And now this is where things get interesting.
They're calling for some action. Everyone seems to be calling for Wakka, folks. Say, where is leaving the sphere pool. He may be injured.
To be honest, I did kind of feel left out. But it really was the Oryx and Wakka show after all.
I wonder what's happening. The crowd is going wild. Ah, it's Wakka. He's back on the field and ready to go. The Aurochs seem glad to have him back.
Alright, let's do this thing. Okay, so we actually have Wakka on the team now instead of our character. So, not many things change, I believe, from this part of the match. But now than ever, these guys will try to actually win the match. Like, they're like, oh, Wakka's now on the team, like, we'll go all out this time. So they're going all out, and I'm gonna go all out too. God damn it. Okay, so I'm gonna try and break through him and then dribble a bit more. Okay, extremely lucky right there. That doesn't usually happen. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna try and go for 2 in 1 round, so either way I go at it, it's not going to work, so let's try and break through her and then pass the ball off. Oh, extremely lucky again. Okay, so let's put Wakka to good use, and on his last match, let's get him to score a goal. Okay, so Wakka, he's automatically level 3, so he has got Venom Shot. What Venom Shot does is that it'll actually poison a person and slowly make it so that they'll have to end the match, well, not end the match, they'll have to get taken off the team and get replaced with a new person. I have never ever actually seen a player actually get taken off during the middle of a match, so let's just shoot anyway and get this goal. So we're now 3 up. And it doesn't look like they're going to be stopping us anytime soon. So at this point, because I'm like 3 goals clear, I think that I'll just hang back and let them do whatever. For the fact is that nothing's going to happen at this stage. I don't think that they're going to be able to do anything to be able to come back from the 3-0 down. But they're definitely going to try. They're going to try to score a goal. I can say that right now. That's what they're aiming to do right now. Not much I could really do about that goal, but hey, you know, at least I let them score 1 goal for the match. And I'm just going to sit here until the buzzer goes. And there we go, we won. And this is the special item you obtain from winning the tournament. You get a strength sphere, which is a sphere that you put on the sphere grid to actually get a +4 in attack. So it's worthwhile winning to get that item if you're capable enough of beating them. I think it took me like several tries to actually win on my first go.
The Aurochs win, folks.
Save current game? Yes, I will. And that file that I made to have a save file, I'm going to save over that, because I'm going to go back and actually lose the match so you can actually see the different dialogue that you can actually get from losing instead of winning. Ah, crap. First we win a Blitzball match and then we get attacked. Okay, this is just a slightly unfair. Okay, so this is pretty straightforward. I believe there's like 18 of these that you have to kill. I would put up in the corner what their HP in that is, but there's no point of doing that because I can't actually do that at this stage. Because we don't have Kamari to use his scan ability. That's actually how I've been doing all the monster bios. I've been having to go back on my files of my earliest files of these, so I can scan monsters to actually be able to do that. So I can't do bios in this one, but I believe you can verse them later on in the game. But even then, still you can't get bios on them. I don't believe, because for some reason in this game they decided to make some monsters that you can actually get bios of. So, and also in saying that, there's no point getting overkills on these guys. I don't think they give you any AP points, so just hack and slash away at them. And that's all that we can really do at this stage, is just keep on attacking them. Okay, so let's just go in order for these guys. Oh, come on, seriously? I know there's quite a few, but really? Okay, let's get rid of them all. There we go. See you later, guys. Don't have to part with you now. Okay, so now where are we going? Yeah, so see, the AP points didn't even last long on the screen there, so... But we did get 26 power spheres though. That's quite good.
What's happening?
That is a good question, but Orin is here to save the day. So, I like how they actually do this battle. It's kind of like one shot, and then he just casually walks off when he starts to walk off. Yep, just casually walks off.
Orin! Sir Orin!
So, you do know him.
Yeah, best guardian there ever was.
So once again we meet this enemy, and once again you cannot scan the bloody thing. I'm quite annoyed at this. Also, you can't actually scan that previous one until a little bit on. You actually pick up that monster in the next area. So the only thing we can do at the moment is just hack and slash away at this. I prefer using the old tactics of using Dark Attack. I do think that he has a bit more health than what he did when you first verse him. But that's not going to be a problem. You'd still kick his ass very, very easily. Okay. Okay, you're going to actually, you know, hit me, or you're going to keep on missing there. I would say keep on missing. So, this battle, quite simply, just hack and slash away and you're done. And now Orin is starting to get AP points. Now this is the point where it's basic, the game's like, you now have Orin on your team, that's why he's getting AP points, you now can use him.
Hey, give me a break.
Okay, if you're gonna help us, why didn't you help us like, you know, 5 minutes ago? That would have been very, very helpful. Wait, is this summoning an Aeon? I want that Aeon. Where can I get that Aeon? You would have been very helpful, very, very, very early on when we actually started getting attacked, you know. Okay, now that I think about that, Aeon is slightly a little bit creepy. Save your game? Yes, I will. And I'm actually going to end the episode right here. So in the next episode we'll actually come back to a scene of when we actually whatever the scene is, and when I get congratulated on winning, that is when I'll show the cutscene of when you actually lose, and also the speech of what it says when you're actually not winning during the first and second half of the match. So this is Dragon's Flame signing out, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See you guys then.